What's up YouTube, it's your boy Wes. So about that Kaiju number 8 anime trailer, I have to say, it's looking pretty good. Keeping a balanced opinion about things, I'm just going to rip this band-aid off right now so I can say it and move on from it. But I still do not like the roundedness of the character designs that makes the overall image look softer as compared to the sharper edges that fans have come to love from the author, Naoya Matsumoto, in the manga. I mean, I get it. Less complexity in the designs for the characters means that animators should have an easier time animating movement and things of the like. And on that note, I will say that even though I do not like the designs of some of the main cast, Production IG seems to have put all of their feet into this production when it comes to animation quality, minus a couple of goofy still frames. First of all, thank you, my Lord Jesus. Oh man, the kaiju, bruh. The kaiju. They are not just walking 3D animations. Woo! Thank you, man. Y'all already know if those kaiju were mostly 3D, oh boy, people would have been flipping tables, bruh, myself included. On a serious note, this is to be expected from the second animation studio, which is Studio Kihara, best known for the Evangelion Rebuild movies and whatnot. From what I've heard, they have some of the best 2D animation and only use 3D at certain points for some of the bigger monsters. So I wasn't too worried, but those still images that Production IG released on Twitter a couple of months ago had me worried, dog. We had people saying that those designs made everyone look like cel-shaded Fortnite characters. Do y'all remember those comments? Even people in Japan were saying that they look like Fortnite characters. That was crazy. Thankfully, this is so far from that. This is literal best case scenario when it comes to the kaiju's design. I also really love the scale of the kaiju, especially this first one shown. I don't think we even really got to see how this thing was taken out in the first chapter because it wasn't really an important detail, but I think they're going to extend the opening of the first chapter and really show people just what the Japanese anti-kaiju defense force is all about through Homegirl right here, because I mean, Mina. Even the Yoju that is chasing Kafka into a warehouse looks as crazy as it did in the manga. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure Kafka never stepped into a warehouse while he was on the run from this thing. So, like I mentioned before, expect a lot of extended scenes here and there. And I haven't even mentioned the design of the city. We kinda got a preview of how it would look already from the first trailer, but the city is looking great. It would be a shame if a kaiju were to come out and ruin it, okay? That's all I'll say. That's not a spoiler, by the way, for all of my anime onlys out there. Kaiju are always screwing things up in this world all the time. It's commonplace. I mean, you even see how they have a whole stop sign with a silhouette of a kaiju drawn on it. This is a world in which you can come home from a hard day's work and sleep peacefully, and you're liable to wake up the next day with blood and guts all over your window, or a piece of giant colon hanging from your apartment complex. It's insane. I think it's great that they didn't tone down the blood, since our main character, Kafka Hibino, works for the Monster Sweeper Company that is basically a cleanup crew that breaks down the kaiju's remains piece by piece until it is completely gone from the area. It's important to show off just how disgusting and dangerous that line of work can be. Monster sweeping is supposed to look like it freaking sucks. So yeah, blood and guts, thank you. I'm indifferent to the music used in the trailer, so I don't really have much of an opinion on it, though it does make me curious to how they're going to handle the soundtrack for the show. I think I need to do some research on that, but the anime drops in April of next year, so we should be getting more and more information at a steady pace from now up until then. I am praying for a good soundtrack, as I think it can really help some of the dope battle sequences this manga has really pop off. Woof, I can imagine it now. It's so hype. As a fan and reviewer of the manga, most of the trailer seems like it's comprised of what'll end up being the first 3-ish episodes. They really held back and saved a lot. Like, a lot. Heck, most of the shots in the trailer are from episode 1, no doubt about that. The last shot of Kafka as Kaiju number 8 can easily be from episode 1 or 2, depending on how quickly they animate all of chapter 1. Speaking of which, while I'm on this topic, I actually don't think we'll see much of Kaiju number 8 in the first episode. Just like in the manga, you don't really get the transformation until the latter half of chapter 1, and I hope they keep it that way. I wouldn't want production IG to rush past certain scenes simply because they feel the need to have the title character flex in the first episode as soon as possible. I don't think they'll do that though. Production IG is not dumb. They'll give it time to breathe, I hope. Not even the author rushes to use the transformation haphazardly. He makes a point to only have the protagonist, Kafka, transform when it would have the best impact in the story. But yo, this last shot of my boy Kafka as Kaiju number 8? Y'all can't tell me that doesn't look fire, man. And if production IG gets the music just right during those scenes, the dopamine rush is going to be out of this world, man. I am so excited. I really want this to primarily be well received in Japan because, as some of y'all know, these mangas can sometimes live or die based on whether or not the anime adaptations can boost sales. Now, Kaiju number 8 was already a bit of a juggernaut for Shonen Jump Plus in that department anyway. I think it's currently sitting around 11 million copies total in circulation, with about 10 or 11 volumes total. That is a big deal. And I hope this anime pays off for it, since that can translate into good things for the manga and the author if it's well received. Anyway, that is about all I have to say for the second trailer of Kaiju number 8's anime. It releases sometime in April of next year, so yeah, get hype. I don't want to do a breakdown because honestly that could take forever, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there, but definitely let me know what you guys think about what you have seen so far. If you are a fan of the manga like myself, are these designs going to prevent you from enjoying the anime, or are you going to watch it regardless? If you are an anime only type, does this trailer have you interested in checking out the show, or is this a skip and move on? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to check back here for chapter reviews of the Kaiju number 8 manga. It's currently the only manga I review on the channel, and that's primarily because it's the only one I'm currently most interested in right now, and it has a bi-weekly schedule that works for me. So, if you guys enjoyed this content, then help your boy out by hitting the thumbs up, consider subscribing, and click the bell so that you don't miss any uploads. I'll catch you guys next time. God bless. Peace.